Today I'm going to do a video on how to integrate sine to the power of 4x, right? So this is quite troublesome and quite tedious, so please bear with me. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to convert sine to the power of 4x to sine square x times sine square x. Okay, and then sine square x is actually 1 minus cosine square x. Okay, so this is a Trigo identity. Okay, so let me try to expand this out. Okay, so this would be a 1 minus 2 cosine square x plus cosine to the power of 4x. Okay, so you can see that this is going to be quite troublesome. Okay, well, I'm going to further convert this to cosine to the power of 4x is actually cosine square x and then the whole thing squared. Okay, so I'm going to bring in double angle formula to help me here, right? Okay, so I know that cosine 2x is equals to 2 cosine square x minus 1. All right, and then 2 cosine square x would be equals to cosine 2x plus 1. Okay. All right, so let's deal with this first, all right? So this is going to be 1 minus of cosine 2x plus 1, right? So I just converted 2 cosine square x to cosine 2x plus 1. Okay, and then what about this? Cosine square x, okay. So you can see that cosine square x would be half cosine 2x plus 1. Okay, so let's convert that to, right? So this one will be cosine 2x plus 1 squared over 4, right? So the half squared is 1/4. Okay, so it's not over yet. All right, let's expand this out. This is 1 minus cosine 2x minus 1 plus this is cosine square 4x plus 2 cosine 2x plus 1 over 4. Okay, so tedious. Okay, now we have to do something about the cosine square 4x, right? So this is actually an extension of the double angle formula. Okay, so I'll just write it down here. Okay, since cosine 2x is 2 cosine square x minus 1, then I can also say that cosine of 8x is 2 cosine square 4x minus 1. Okay, so cosine square 4x is cosine 8x plus 1 divided by 2, right? So you can see here. Okay, so this is what I'm going to replace here. All right, so cosine square 4x is going to be replaced by cosine 8x plus 1 over 2. Okay, so let me just continue my working here. Okay, I'm just going to box this out. Okay, so we do not get mixed up with the actual working. Okay, so 1 minus 1 is no more, right? So this is just negative cosine 2x. Okay, and then this one would be plus half of cosine 8x plus 1, right? Because cosine square 4x, right? I'm replacing it with this. And then plus 2 cosine 2x plus 1 over 4. Okay, so I'm not making any careless mistakes here. This one would be negative cosine 2x plus, okay, let's try to simplify this, right? This is half cosine 8x, and then that's over 4, so that should be 1 over 8 cosine 8x, right? Plus half over 4, that's plus 1 over 8, right? So 2 cosine 2x over 4, that is half cosine 2x and plus 1 over 4, right? Okay, I think we are almost done with the simplification. Okay. Okay, so let's continue from here. All right, so is there anything that we can combine to make things a little bit easier for us? Um, well, we have a negative cosine 2x plus half cosine 2x, right? So I guess we can combine that together. Right, so negative 1 cosine 2x plus half cosine 2x. That should give us negative half cosine 2x. Okay. Then we have 1/8 plus 1 over 8 cosine 8x, right? So there's nothing to combine here. Okay, and we have a constant 1 over 8 plus 1/4. Right, so 1 over 8 plus 1/4 would be 3 over 8, right? Okay. Okay, yeah, now we can start our integration, right? So integrate cosine is just sine. So this is negative half times another half, right? So this is negative 1/4 sine 2x. And this is going to be 1/8 times 1/8 again. It will be 1 over 64 sine of 8x plus 3 over 8x, right? And plus c, right? So don't forget about the c. All right, so that's the end of the integration, right? So hope this video is helpful, right? So as usual, please do like and subscribe, right? See you in the next video.